Today's player of the game, none other than Mackie Nelson of Virginia Tech. She really set the tempo for the Hokies offense. Usually more of a pass-first player at the point guard position for Virginia Tech. She did it all today, stuffing the stat sheet. 14 points, 6 of 10 shooting, 2 triples, also 9 rebounds quietly, almost a double-double, and also 6 assists. Passed the ball well, too. No turnovers on the day as well for her. But maybe the most impactful thing that was music to Megan Duffy's ears was the 6 offensive fouls that she forced on the Yellow Jackets. Multiple charges for her that she drew. She was all over the place for the Hokies, and that is why she is my player of the game. Virginia Tech wins their 6th straight game, 67-50 against Pitt. Pitt did keep it close against the favored Hokies, with 6'1" guard Michaela Johnson scoring 21. She shot 57% from the field with 6 rebounds as well. But the final few minutes were the most important of the game, emphasized by head coach Megan Duffy.
I was just really proud of the way we stepped up in the fourth quarter defensively, whether it was our rebounding, taking a charge, and then offensively, finally got back to maybe ourselves a little bit, sharing and moving the ball, and got some really nice possessions.
Here was junior guard Carly Wenzel blocking a shot, and Mackenzie Nelson weaved through the transition traffic to bank home this layup. Wenzel led the scoring with 17, but it was the Hokies' intensity on the defensive end that powered them to this victory. Nelson was a major contributing factor in this, securing 3 steals and causing turnovers other ways as well. Look at this pass breakup off the offensive player, giving the Hokies back the ball. And with the play of the night, Samaya Suffren with this tough and one off the left fingertips, lifting the Hokies. Virginia Tech notches the 17-point win against the Panthers. The Hokies will be back in Castle Coliseum on February 1st to take on Virginia in their next matchup. Thank you for being with us in Duluth, Georgia. If you're just joining us, this is Virginia Tech versus Georgia Tech on 3304 Sports. My name's Alex Kuechenmeister, joined by Robbie Ackerley. Virginia Tech trailing by 3, 19-16 with 4:51 in the second. Robbie, give me the game flow of quarter number 2.
Yeah, it's been interesting, Alex. I mean, it started out all Virginia Tech. Let's touch on the first quarter. Georgia Tech outscored the Hokies by 10. Then in this second quarter, Virginia Tech has outscored the Jackets by 7. And now they find themselves down 3. All the momentum with the Yellow Jackets. Now all the momentum is seemingly with Virginia Tech. However, both teams have not scored in over 2 minutes. It's been quite the scoring drought going on here. Going to be interesting to see who breaks that scoring drought first.
We resume action. It's a under-the-basket inbound for Georgia Tech on the offensive side. However, they have 1 second exactly on the shot clock. They'll be creative to see what Karen Blair can draw up, the head coach for the Jackets, as Moon will inbound. She throws it up. Turnage catches it, fires. Good attempt there, jump, pass, and shot, but unable to put it in is Turnage. Hokies quickly on the other end. Wenzel off on a 3-pointer from the left wing, but offensive rebound, Layla Wells. Nelson fearless through the lane. She drives. Pass from Wells to her, and she gets the and one.
Virginia Tech, a chance to square things up now in the second quarter. I mean, it's unbelievable the fearlessness not only Mackie Nelson shows, but this entire Virginia Tech team shows.
Nelson there with a chance to even it at 19. She stands at just 5'8", the redshirt sophomore does. She averages just under 8 points a game, but knifing through the defense there she was with the right-hand layup. Her free throw up and just off to the right, no good. Termes grabs the board, and the slim lead still with Georgia Tech. Hokies in a man-to-man defense. Turnage dribble handoff to Foster, working against that. Foster has Freelon on her, fires over the taller defender, no good. And Wells tiptoes against the out-of-bounds line to secure the board.
Phenomenal rebound by Wells.
Wells wasting no time on the other end, getting into the paint. Goes over Albin with the right hand and scores.
Virginia Tech finally has the lead, their first lead of the game, Alex.
First lead of the game, it's 20-19, 4 minutes exactly in the second quarter. Hokie fans are at the ready to explode if their team can get another stop and a score. Foster has it in the post. Wells on her, the smaller defender. Forward on guard, left-hand hook shot, no good. Freelon the rebound.
Great job by Freeland securing that one, then pump faking some passes. Some Yellow Jacket defenders hung back to try and steal that one away.
Freeland's been active on the glass early in this game. Baker top of the key. Now Wells left corner. She has the switch on to Termes, but feeds Wenzel instead. Turnage on her. Kick back to the top of the key. Three-pointer from Wells away and no good, but an offensive rebound, Karis Baker. Second chance up, no good off the left side glass, and rebound, Catherine Albin.
That's one Karis Baker rarely misses.
Seen a couple of layups right on the left side of the paint from the Hokies, just no good. Seemed like they were uncontested. Speaking of uncontested, Albin misses one from the right mid-range with no one around her. Nelson with the rebound, drives all the way down the other side, misses, but the cleanup there from Baker. You knew Baker wasn't going to miss two of those in a row.
Yeah, Karis Baker, you just mentioned the left side layup. She gets that one to go on the second chance points. Virginia Tech has done a phenomenal job at rebounding offensively, Alex. They've gotten a lot of second chance opportunities. They've been able to cash in on them more often than not, and right now that is why the Hokies find themselves up 3.
Yeah, the Hokies with 6 offensive boards compared to 3 for Georgia Tech. 2 minutes 55 seconds in the second quarter. Welcome back to English Field in Blacksburg, Virginia. Alex Kuechenmeister joined by Lucas Harrison for 3304 Sports coverage of Virginia Tech versus Rutgers baseball. In the top of the first, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights able to put 2 runs on the board off of pitcher Griffin Stig of the Hokies. Lucas, coming into the bottom of the first as the Hokies Sam Group comes to the plate, what can we expect out of the pitcher Zach Konstantinovsky of Rutgers?
Well, he has had a good start to the season. He's got a 1.8 ERA, and he had a great start against Charleston. Pitched 5 innings, almost a shutout there. So honestly, just expect a lot of inside pitches, try to get him off the plate so he can kind of control the zone and hopefully get a strikeout here.
Grube, the left fielder for the Hokies, will lead off. He wears number 4 and hits left-handed. The sophomore from Mount St. Mary's who transferred in to Virginia Tech. The first pitch in for a strike off the hand of Konstantinovsky.
Yeah, 9 strikeouts in just 5 innings in that one start he's had, so look for him to get a lot of strikeouts against this Hokies hitting staff.
That one inside just barely, so the count 1-1 early against Grube, the left fielder for this game from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Konstantinovsky forced a red shirt last season due to injury.
He throws that one in for a strike. So 1-2 against Grube early. This could be telling if the Hokies struggle early on after letting up 2 runs in the top of the first against Rutgers.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Konstantinovsky just trying to control that zone in the inside.
That one he short hops to the plate, so 2-2, a good hitter's count for Grube.
Yep, just Grube, honestly, if you're him, you just got to get a leadoff hit. Kind of just want something to go right for you after what that defensive just mishap happened and that forced a run in for Rutgers.
Well, he's played in all 5 games for Virginia Tech so far, and he's batting .400 with 6 hits and 5 RBIs. This one fouled back into the left, out of play, and it seems like a lot of the players today have, especially the left-handers, have fouled it off and to the left into those sloped hills of the Blacksburg surrounding area of the park.
Yeah, good news for the young kids here at the ballpark.
A lot of Benny's Pizza being given out. This one goes into play. Second base, Tristan Salinas throws to first, and it's way outside. An error by Salinas trying to hit his man, Ryan Jaros, the first baseman, to get the out, and he is inaccurate on the throw. An error puts Virginia Tech with a man on first base to start off the game.
Yeah, that one just chopped in over towards the second baseman there. Tries to get the pitch there, but that's just way left of target. Grube is able to get on base on an error. Both teams now have an error on the board, but that error, honestly, not as bad as the one the Hokies were able to that the Hokies gave up, but still gets a runner on base. Let's see what Petrich can do with it.
That's right, Owen Petrich, the right-hand graduate student, transfer in from St. Joseph's. He wears number 25 and hits second for the Hokies. And today he is playing third base.
Actually, a bit of a stat correction there. It was actually just ruled a single, no error.
No error. Okay, so just a single on the board for Grube. First pitch in for a strike against Petrich, as Konstantinovsky looks to rebound here with the second batter of the Hokies after that one not going his way in the first. Swing and a miss there from Petrich. It is 0-2. This could be trouble for the Hokies.
Yeah, Owen Petrich actually had a really good game against Rutgers on 3 at-bats. He was able to get 2 hits and a double, so he has a 66.7% batting average against Rutgers.
This one swung on and hit fly ball to right field, but it's a foul out of play. This time, the right field fans are getting a treat with that fly ball just out of play. And Konstantinovsky is a tall pitcher. He is 6'2", 210. He's an intimidating man on the mound as he throws with that right hand.
Yeah, if you're Petrich, it's not who you really want to see on the mound.
He's got this batter in an 0-2 hole, but he hits it into left field. This one, Petrich lines. The left fielder, Quinton Perilli, cleans it up, but a single for Petrich to start off the game. Runners at first and second for the Hokies and nobody out. The Hokies have improved to 4-3 in conference play after a win at Syracuse on Wednesday night. VT is in the first 4 out category of bracketology right now, which means they would be right on the brink of making the NCAA tournament if the season ended today. However, 3 losses Virginia Tech have suffered have been very eerily similar, all in ACC play. They've all ended in gut-wrenching fashion. Let's take you back. On January 3rd, it's the start of the new year, Hokies travel to Wake Forest looking to win their 7th straight contest. They were on a roll. Jalen Bedford had 25, yet the game came down to the wire, and Christian Gerdak put down this layup to tie the game at 76 with under a minute remaining. But with time winding down, Nate Calamese razzled, dazzled, and drained this 24-foot step-back 3 to seal the deal for the Demon Deacons. They won 81-78. That's ACC loss number 1 for Virginia Tech. The very next game, the Hokies are back at Castle Coliseum to take on Stanford. The Hokies had a 10-point lead with just over 2 minutes remaining. But with a late turnover and missed free throws, that meant the Cardinal had a chance. Down by 1, Ebuka Okori made this 32-footer for the win, spoiling a 21-point effort from Neo Abdalas, the standout freshman. This was a conference loss number 2 for Virginia Tech on the season. And after a home win versus Cal, they were able to bounce back there. It was a single-handedly the most heartbreaking loss of the season for the Hokies by far. January 14th, they traveled to Dallas to take on SMU. Virginia Tech is up by 4 with 8 seconds left, and they had the ball in their possession. But a steal followed by a B.J. Edwards layup with 5 seconds cut the lead to just 2. Missed free throws by Ben Hammond and Toby Lawal gave the Mustangs a chance, trailing by just 2 points with as many seconds in the match. Now that the scene is set, let's watch the most improbable, impossible, flat-out ridiculous shot of 2026. Boopy Miller from way downtown. SMU wins in thrilling fashion. This was ACC loss number 3 for Virginia Tech on the year. And despite these 3 games of heartbreak for the Hokies, they've been able to bounce back most recently in a game against Cuse. A similar situation presented itself. Up by 9 with just a minute 2 on the clock, VT had 2 costly turnovers. But this time, Lawal went to the line again and sank 2 monumental free throws with just 5 seconds on the clock, putting the game on ice. Although it was rocky, Mike Young's team was able to make the adjustment and get a massive ACC victory, improving to 4-3 in conference this season. With a tough schedule coming up, which includes a home game against Duke on the 31st, we'll see just how much the heartbreaking losses have taught the Hokies down the stretch.